So,
good evening, everyone. So in this meeting is about the about engineering ethics assignment one interview. So firstly, let us introduce ourselves. So my name uh,
and my name is Vinotiran, son of Suryamurti. And today we have our guest over here, which is your name is.
My name is Ben.
Okay, thank you. So today we will ask about several questions about engineering ethics and OSHE lah today. So let's start with the first question. Uh, okay. Let's start with the first question. The first question is, um, are you registered under BEM, Board of Engineering?
Yes, I'm registered under BM upon graduation. My university actually help with the registration process. I'm registered as a graduate engineer.
Okay. Um, have you ever heard about code of conduct of a registered person that determined from Board of Engineers Malaysia?
Yes, I actually heard about Board of Engineer Malaysia during my second or third year in university in one of the subjects, which I don't quite remember what, but I do recall some of the code of conduct. Some of it is, as a graduate engineer, I can only certify documents that are prepared under my control. Means it's something that I actually thought about, that I actually have prepared doing. And if I'm not qualified to give opinion in some of the technical work, then
Okay.
I shall not give any opinion regarding, because it's not within my head.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's some. And another one is, you should not accept benefits from other parties, or you can call it not accept.
Okay.
That's some of it.
Do you think that it is? Is it important to apply code of ethics in daily life? How do you apply it?
Yes, I think it is quite important. Actually, I just started working recently for about 3 months, and one of my job responsibility is actually to like create a capital investment proposal. It's like buying something, so we need quotations from the store. So all this is other parties, not just the one in the community. So you need to your like the one I made now, you should not benefit from other parties. So in
Okay.
this case, you should maintain a relationship with the vendor and in the financial transaction that and also in some my work, I need to be honest with what I'm doing. For example, I'm doing something called the validation, whereby we need to detect the capacity of. So we need to obtain correct data, because the data is wrong. If we are not confident with it, it will affect the production by something like that. So I think it's quite important.
Okay. So next question. What are the measurements you have taken when you are when what are the measurements like what do you tell like safety measurements that you have taken when you are assigned to a project? What do you do actually?
Safety, safety as in.
such like measurements lah. What measurements, like how to tell them? In Malay we call it langkah-langkah berjaga-jaga lah. What are the safety measurements you have taken when you are assigned to a project? Ah,
Actually, like I mentioned, I just started working recently, so I
okay.
just give some general example.
Yeah, okay, sure.
So during work, one of the safety measurements, it's not really safety, but I would say one of the measurements of this project is transparent communication with every party, either or outside of the company, and also ensure that we follow engineering practices and also principles that is not like that.
Oh,
I would
okay.
say that is something general because I have not much experience in handling projects. Sorry if not uh, quite much of the.
It's okay. It's okay. So next question: have you ever been asked for any data or information by unrelated person or individual from you?
No,
Oh,
so far
so
no.
far no. Okay.
Yeah. And we're advised not to simply give out data as well because it's a company confidential.
Okay. Have you been assigned to a project or assignment out of your related field or area of expertise?
Mm, Actually, to be honest, my field of study is, of course, is in engineering. And then of course now I'm working as an engineer. More specific is industrial engineer. But then what I'm studying is not specific on what I'm working on, but then it's still field of engineering. So lot of tasks mostly actually something that have no knowledge, and for me to do a job, I need fully, not fully, but take my time to understand the concept of the job and then start to do it. So I would not really do a job that is new to me. I would kind of understand it first, people around me, so that I will make lessons. So to answer your question, I've been assigned with that are not my knowledge, but try my best to understand it before I do my job.
Okay. How next question lah? How do you handle or take responsibility on the project or assignment given to you?
Mm, I would say in general, if you want to take responsibility, is every time, no matter how small job that is given to you, you have to ensure the accuracy of the data. That is how we our responsibility because we are responsible with the work that we submit. So if people come to you and say that something is wrong or they are challenging you in some of the data, then you should be responsible with your data. If it's wrong, then you have to learn who actually is wrong. If it's correct, then you defend your data.
Okay. Okay. Is it acceptable or legal that a person or you accept benefit from more than one party on the same project?
I would say it's not legal. No matter in what industry you are, you shouldn't take benefit from another party.
Okay. Okay lah. Uh, if you are in a new company or agency lah, I say lah. How do you apply code of ethics while maintaining your reputation?
Because I am in a new company now, so I think how I would do it is I will familiarize myself with the company's guidelines and policies, and then I will integrate some of the code of ethics from BEM, such as not to accept benefit or ensure that whatever I'm submitting is in my knowledge, and then I will build a communication skills with my colleagues, and I will prioritize responsibility, integrity, and be ethical any decision
Sorry.
so that I can represent the organization.
Okay. Yeah, that's all from us. So thank you, Betty, for joining us. That's all.
Thank
So, so, so let us introduce ourselves. And my name is Digital. Should I call you? Just call me P. Yeah. Oh, same.
Okay.
As your father.
My name is Vino Thiran, so you can just call me Vino.
You know. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let us go into the first question. So, um, maybe I should introduce myself first. Okay. Okay. My name is Faiz Razi, and you can call me Faiz. So currently I'm working as engineer as SD Micro Electronic. Yes, in Muar. Okay. I started as a fresh graduated, and now I have been working here for 3 years as industrial engineer in this semiconductor company. So this is my background here. Okay. So the first question. So did you heard about the code of conduct of the digital person that that determined from the Board of Engineers Asia, and when did you first heard of? Hmm. I think last time I heard it from my bachelor time. Okay, me myself actually graduated from UNICAL, Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Manufacturing System. So I think this one I heard from previous study. So now are you registered under BEM, and what is your registered role? Mm. Yes, I registered under Board of Engineer. Mm. I have been registered under Engineering Technologies under Manufacturing branch. So, so next question is: do you think that it is important to apply code of ethics in daily life, and how do you apply it? Mm, okay, from my personal view, yes, it is important to apply code of ethics, and I believe most of companies has set up their vision and mission based on certain codes. Okay, for me, I am obliged to follow my company setup for integrity, people, and excellence. Okay, here, for example, we apply such as open tender to maintain our integrity, and we also have been encouraged to have a discussion to make a good decision and welcome other opinion. Is it answering your question?
Yeah.
So far, yes. Okay. So let us proceed for the next question.
measurements are you taken when you are assigned a project?
Measurement. No,
Just how
okay.
steps and any any SOPs like that.
For sure, yes. So we have to follow based on our company rules and regulation. But basically, the measurement is to ensure at the end we can and complete or we can meet our objective, the project objective. Okay, and also it is important to keep track on the project timeline and yes, for sure to follow the rules and regulation to ensure the safety for others.
So, next question. Have you ever been asked for any data or information from unrelated person or individual?
Okay, this one sometimes yes, but I think by mistake. Okay, it happens when the requester doesn't know who are the related person that they should deal with. Okay, um, what we do here is to advise on the correct or related people or person and advise the direction to whom they need to ask for like that.
So, have you been assigned a project or assignment that is out of your field or area of expertise?
Mm, yes, but this one is more on rare occasion. Okay, not on a big project. Basically, not involve a complex task which requires important decision to execute and complete it. Okay, because we here have our own goals and tasks which I think we all good and capable and entrusted to. So yeah, I think we paid for our expertise.
So, how do you handle and taking your responsibility on your project or assignments?
Okay, maybe can you repeat the question?
Okay. Sorry. So, how do you the handle or taking the responsibility on your project?
Okay, I think this is like previous question. First is to know what is your project objective and then the timeline because we don't want the project to delay. Okay, this is important, very important in real working life. Okay. Second is to know everybody roles and play our parts with responsibility. Okay, and I think the tips here are to learn what to do, gain the knowledge, learn from experience, ask help from others if needed, and do not assume things by doing the fact finding first. This is my opinion and what I actually do here.
So, so proceed to the next question. Do you think that it is acceptable or legal that a person accepts benefit from more than one party on the same project?
Um, this one I could answer this based on general benefit from others in terms of knowledge and experience is a yes to me. Okay, different project have different stakeholders, different values, and different outcomes, which I think will allow us to gain new knowledge from that. Okay, but in terms of legal, we as an employee can only accept the benefit from our company only because we are obliged with legal conflict and interest here.
So now for the last question is, if you are in a new company or agency, how do you apply code of ethics while maintaining your reputation?
Okay, for me, code of ethics are almost the same. Okay, we shall follow and apply the code ethics wherever we go because I think it will enhance our moral, be consistent in our code, and try to be a good model to others. I think this is my opinion.
So that's all from the question that I have. Oh yeah.
Years already. Yeah, 3 years. And most we I'm in charge a lot of on testing side and finishing side.
Okay, so yeah, start our first question. So did you heard about the code of conduct of the digital person that coming from the board of engineers in Malaysia? And when did you first heard of?
Okay. Actually the first one you're asking on the ethic, right? Ethic
About
code
the
of
about the
code of
code
conduct.
of yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
It's okay, it's okay. So that one actually I'm not really familiar for the code of conduct register person, but I'm familiar with the BEM board on the naming itself, but the details is not really details as what is the rules, what is the criteria, what is the type of registration requirement needed. But I heard before the BEM, yeah. And then when I heard, okay, to answering BM, when I heard it, I'm actually know these terms during my unit stand. So during the lecturer giving some code, like on coaching and what is the important thing of the board, but still not really into the specific information yet lah. Just know the guideline on the board.
So for the next question is, are you registered under BPM and what is your registered role?
Actually, I'm not registered under BM after I graduate. Actually,
So now still not registered.
until now, no. Actually, my company also not emphasize us to do some registration on this. Actually, maybe we are do some a lot of internal job, not really need to sign contract or need to validate something on some project or some collaboration. So we don't emphasize us to register anything on BM board of members. Okay.
So 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 for okay, so I will proceed to the next question. So do you think that it is important to apply the code of ethics in daily life? And how do you apply it?
So called ethics actually you are saying more to engineer side or daily life because code ethics can be applied on every category actually. So yeah, going to emphasize on engineer, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. For engineering itself, actually yes, because we need to deliver quality, right? Although we are not in the board, we do not know the details on the ethic, but actually ethic in engineer field, we sure have the ethic for it. If not, then quality, how to deliver the things like actually, especially for automation, car safety, anything that phones, if all the things like just blow up, then it's considered some dangerous, maybe risk for life of other people. So it's it's a must lah. For me, it's a must have the code ethic for anything, especially for engineers.
Okay, so for the next one is what measurement are you taken when you are assigned a project?
Okay. Normally, our project we are more to like establish engineer based on some prototype, right? But actually, my field I'm more to software development, so it's not really have the project that normally in our studies on engineer we are applying more to IT, more to application of calculation and establish the capacity. So I can't give you a really good answer on engineering establish a prototype or some actual build out because I'm also not from development R&D department also.
Okay, so now so my teammate Kinotala will continue to asking the rest of the question.
Hello.
Hi.
Give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay.
It's okay.
Where were you, Susan? What are the
Come
measurements, right?
again?
Oh, just now I asked until just now I asked until the questions. Okay, so we now will start with the questions of sharing data that one.
Okay. Okay. My name is Vinod. So today, after tea, I'm the one who will interview you.
Okay.
Okay. Can I? Okay. So you proceed to the question. Have you ever been asked for from any data or information from unrelated person or individual? Individual.
Okay, it's related to the. So just now you are emphasizing. I think I heard some echo.
Oh, echo. Okay. Let me repeat the question. Have you ever been asked for any data or information by unrelated person?
So unrelated person, right? Yes.
Yeah, unrelated person.
Actually, yes. Because some of the out of the field person normally they will want to ask on our perspective on some expert things. So normally we'll share some ideas for the people, but with the code of ethics, normally we need to see which one is resist or which is confidential. We cannot be share to other people lah. So this one, mostly yes. This answer is yes, just for general idea.
Oh, okay. Have you been assigned a project or assignment out of your related field
Related field.
or related field outside of your related field or area of expertise?
Okay, let me think. Actually, this actually my because my field of study is mostly on the manufacturing stuff. So we most of the things like electronic, i.e. Other skills I'm quite well known. So uh, mostly in engineering space, all I I already have the knowledge. So all of them already touch my field lah. So I'm not really specified like just on the megatronic or electronic. Because it's the manufacturing, so I'm all the field I already have knowledge. So it's still related. It's the C++ language I also related, and how they're using SQL also related. So it's still applicable to me. So this one is like maybe it's due to my study lah. So I'm well touch, understand well on each of the scope.
Okay. So next question. How do you handle or take responsibility on your assignment or project?
Okay, but the project You are mean from just now the question that mentioned by Jun Zhao, right?
Uh,
The one the question related one the project one, right? Because since I'm not related to the hands-on prototype project, so I still need to answer this one on the software side, or I need to skip the question for this.
you can you can skip lah. You can skip also if you want.
Because this question related to just now Jun Zhao one, because I answering that I don't have hands-on prototype project or do not do some engineering basis R&D, so I don't know how to answering the question of
Okay.
this. Uh,
Okay. Next question. Is it acceptable or legal that a person to accept benefit from more than one party on the same project?
Actually, yes. Actually, my project normally will include okay, all the departments, like because I'm ID, right, so we not really particular expert on the hardware itself. Sometimes the hardware is developed by vendor. We need to work with vendor and need to understand the software themes that is developed for that particular system. So, and when the system is done, then our internal team maybe going to understand some details like how they use the concept from the vendor itself and then establish or develop on maybe our R&D new product, how to link it, how to ensure the quality that we need, our customization, how we ensure the thing. So we also working with QA team so that to get the correct or the quality ensure to do some justifications before we deliver to customer. So it's quite we related some sparky lah, like software, hardware, QA, then some integrated teams during the test finishing. So few party already involving during just the wrap up of the development.
Okay. Okay. Next question. Uh, if you are in a new company or agency, how do you apply code of ethics while maintaining your reputation?
Oh, ethics. Actually, first thing code ethics may okay. The first thing is go to a new company. I think the first thing cannot be shared is the privacy of the company in the previous or the details or the parameters that used in previous company, so that you will build how to say your reputation to a new company so that they know who you are and how you delivered the image or the message directly to the new bosses, because new bosses also want us to emphasize the core ethics in their company also. They also have some confidential items. And second thing is maybe during some project itself, normally we do some agreement. We need to have our self judgment, self understanding before we do some confirmation. So normally we need to have our own responsibility lah when doing some judgment. We also need to understand before doing any confirmation that maybe you can't commit this one. So I think the first thing is trust first. The trust first, then going to the integrity. So two of them is a must because we work with the boss. They also want us to be integrity, right? No need to lead, no need to feed. Then we need to have our own judgment to help the company. So
Okay.
this one is my answer.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.